What's up? It's your boy Chris Jones, Novocaine Kennels. Yeah, I was just out here, man, looking at my dogs, looking how the sunshine on them. Are you able to see muscle tone? And I was talking with my partner the other day. He was like, man, I need you to get them, man, so you can work them. And I pretty much told him, he can do it. He's been taking care of them this long. He can really do it. A lot of people, man, when they talk about working their dogs, they talking about walking your dog at least an hour a day. And a lot of the time, the reason for that is because, people don't do other activities with the dogs. They take care of them, family pet, in the house, out in the backyard a little bit, and they walk them. All right, but what I do for my dogs is, they get walked 3 to 4 times a week. And when I walk them for three or 4 times a week, pas touché. When I walk them three or 4 times a week, it's normally between 35 and 45 minutes. And with that walk, also, pas touché, 9. The pup trying to get dominance over her mama now. Shifts in the table, but I gotta keep it in check. But anyway, 35 to 45 minutes. And when I walk them for 35, 45 minutes, there's at least 20 to 25 minutes or 15 to 25 minutes of sprint. And technically, the sprint, all right, enough. The sprint is normally only like 10 minutes, and I sprint them hard, real hard. So they walk first to a spot to sprint, and then we get to that spot. And I sprint them, and then they walk back home to cool down. All right, and once out of that, I jog with them, I run with them, and that's normally about 30 minutes, and that's at a steady pace for a jog. So it gets their heart rate up, they stretch their legs real good, and then the 3rd or 4th times, it's pretty much just a walk. All right, now other than that, I play with my dogs with the flirt pole for about 10 to 15 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. So that's another form of actually working your dog, cutting up muscle, getting the exercise in your dog, letting your dog get, the extra energy that they built up out. And then, and that's pretty much it, man. I mean, other than that, time to time I take them out, weight pull with them, spring pole with them. But those are the 2 basic things that I do, man, to work my dogs out, to get nice muscle tone on them and keep them lean and keep them, healthy, is those walks 3 or 4 times a week for about 30-35 minutes with the sprint. So I'm out pretty much an hour, so with the sprints, and pretty much they only sprint for about 10 minutes, and that's heavy sprints. They sprint down and they sprint back, unlike other dogs where they sprint out to go get something and then, they jogging back. My dogs sprint out and then I call them back and they sprint back to me. And then they sprint back out again and then I call them back and they sprint back to me. Raw fed poop. That's what it looks like. That's all that came out of them. And then, they come back. And then, like I said, the flirt pole for 10 to 15 minutes. And that's, you've seen videos of that going on here, or I take them out to the field and let them do it. And the field's only 2 minutes away from my house, if that, walking. So that's still very close. Another thing that I do is after we have those walks and those sprints and that flirt pole time, I massage my dogs. I start at the tip of their nose, massage their necks, massage their shoulders, massage their legs, even their tail. And what that does is open up the actual... Can you back your dog up, please? That'll actually open up your dog's muscle, allow it to breathe and regroup while it's getting cut. You know, so there's a few things that I do with my dogs to keep them fit. Pas touché. Somebody had their dog behind my gate, get the dog's height. Yeah, but I'm Chris Jones, Novocaine Kennels, we out.